back with another video. Today I'm going to be telling y'all about, it's a story time about my horrible piercing stories. And I hope y'all enjoy them because I have not done a story time yet. This is actually my second video. And I haven't been on her in about a year. So hope y'all like it or whatever. But it's not really, I don't know if it's story time or just telling y'all, well, a part of it is story time and a part of it is just like giving y'all information on how I've been healing my piercings and dealing with them because they are painful and the healing process can be very annoying, like very, if you don't take care of them the right way. So anyway, so let me tell y'all about first because let me tell y'all. So when I was just in Tallahassee, I had to go to the hospital because I had a piercing up here. I don't know how to explain it, but it's up here. It's actually still healing, so it's kind of sore. But I had a piercing up there, and overnight it grew into my skin, like inside my skin. So I had to go to the hospital to get it removed. But I had cleaned it every morning, so that morning I noticed, like, why am I bleeding so much? Like, it was bleeding a lot because I cleaned it with a Q-tip and lukewarm water and dial soap, antibacterial soap. That works for me. I'm not saying it works for everybody else, but yes, that's what I clean all my piercings with. So I went to the hospital, and he was like, oh yeah, we'll get it out for you. But I never had nothing like this happen to me before, so I did not know exactly what the doctor was going to do. So then he was like, okay, I'm just going to give you a shot in the front to numb it. I ain't gonna lie, so I know what the medicine was, but yeah. And then he was like, to numb it. And then he said he was going to put one in the back to numb it too, so that when he gets the back of the earring out of the back of my ear, he can push the front part through the skin. Y'all, at first I thought I was a real one. But then when he had told me, like when he was coming, finally, like I saw him with the needle and stuff, I started to get very nervous. Like you could tell I was nervous. My body tensed up a lot. He was like, relax, it'll be over fast. But really, like, I would sit there and get a shot, but I don't like needles at all. So I never had a needle go anywhere around my face as far as piercings and freaking, y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't never had no needle. I only got them in my arms and in my, yeah, like that, shots. So, so anyways, so I was like, I was just nervous. So I was just like, hesitant. Like, it was hurting so bad too. Like I had already irritated my ear because the whole morning I was contemplating like going to the hospital, but I knew I had to get it out. So then he was like, I'm gonna put the medicine to shoot you in your ear. It's gonna be a pinch and then it'll burn for a little bit. I said, huh? It's gonna do what? He said, yeah, it's gonna burn for a little bit, but then you'll be fine after like a couple seconds. So I was like, you know what, Tajay, like, come on, man up. Do what you gotta do to get this out your ear. So then he was like, he put the needle in my ear and did the front, but it hurt, y'all. It hurt when he did that. So I was like, he was like, I said, do you got to do the back? He said, does it hurt in the back? Y'all, it hurt like, but I said, no, you ain't. I said, no, you ain't got to do the back. It's all right. So as soon as he started pushing, and keep in mind, y'all, it did burn. It burned a lot. Whatever medicine it was, it burned a lot. And I was just like, trying to take it like a G because, I didn't want to be embarrassed. And then these two other nurses came in and watched me like, this ain't no show. I'm really in pain. I'm in agony. Yeah. Anyways, I'm in agony or whatever. And so he finally pushed it out. But the funny part, well, first he tried to take the back off. So he was taking the back off, but the whole thing came out the back of my ear. Like the whole little earring I had up there came out the back of my ear. So I was already like, in so much pain from that. And then my whole earring, it just like, y'all, I wanted to just kill the earring for getting stuck in my ear. So he was like, do you want it or do you want to take it home? At first I was like, no, just throw it away. Then I was like, yeah, let me see it because I wanted to see like. So it turns out that it was just crust around it. Sorry if stuff disgusted you, but it was just crust around it, and it had gotten stuck inside, and the back was too tight, so the earring really didn't have room to move. So it wasn't like I couldn't twist it and stuff. So while I was cleaning it the whole time, I thought I was twisting it. It was stuck in place. And then they was like, oh, are you up on your, I think it's a tetanus shot? Yeah. And I was like, yeah. I said, no, I don't think so. Like, why would I need to get a tetanus shot? I don't just have metal. Oh, I do. Well, I guess put it in my body all the time. But anyways, I ain't think of it like that. So I was like, no, I don't. So he gave me the tetanus shot, but I ain't signed up for that. I ain't coming for no shot. So I was like hesitant about that. I said, I need a shot. Like, come on now. This ain't what I came here for. But anyways, yeah, long story short, they did that. My ear was bleeding for a while. I went home and just kept the Band-Aid on it. And I had woken up early that morning, so I was exhausted from being at the hospital for so long. Like, I was there for longer than I thought I would have to be. But yeah, so that's that. Now, let me tell y'all about this piercing I decided to get when I was like leaving high school. This piercing on my finger. So honestly, I don't know what made me get it, but you know, I was like, you know, spontaneous. Still am. I still am. So I was spontaneous and I decided to get my finger pierced. It was like the cutest thing. Like, I liked it a lot. But what I didn't think about was like when I wash my hands, all the soap and all the products that I use, and when I'm bathing and things like that. What, like things getting stuck onto it, soap getting inside of it, you know, things like that that I didn't think about. This piercing would like never heal. In reality, it was never going to heal, like on my hand. So anyways, I decided to start doing things to get it out of my skin, like to get it out, because it was so hard to turn, because every time I turned it, it just made the holes bigger, the holes on each side bigger. So I started to twist it and it just wouldn't come off. So me and my mom got a wrench. Got a wrench. And like started to twist it with the wrench. Like it would not come off. Like y'all, the ball on the side would not come off. And nothing told me to go to the piercer or whatever, because I knew they were going to be way way more rough than I was. And that junk hurt. Like it was not near done healed at all. I had just got it probably like a couple weeks before. So it was just like starting to be irritated, like it was starting to get infected, because I was just, you know, to have something on your hands is a big deal when it's open wounds. So I started to notice it was getting infected, and then I would get it back right, like no infection or whatever. I would clean it and maintain it, but it just got to a point where I was like, it's no preventing the infection from coming and going, because I'm constantly washing my hands with different things, using different lotions, you know, just all the scented stuff that should not be on a piercing. So my mom was helping me take it out. It would not come out. So long story short, all of a sudden one day I'm pulling up my pants, getting ready for school, and it just pops out. Like it pops off, the ball that I've been trying to get off for days pops off, and the whole thing, I just slide it out, and I'm just like, oh, thank God, that's over with, that's done and over with. So then now I'm gonna talk to y'all about my piercing that I got on my ear right here. It's on the surface. It's been about 2 months now, I think 2-3 months, and it's been healing very well. I actually love it. It's treated me better than my other ear piercing that I got and had to get removed. So that's that. And yeah, it's been good. Like the pain level for that one was about from the scale of 1 to 10, it was probably like a 5 or a 4. It didn't hurt at all. 4 or 5. It didn't hurt at all. Then I have y'all know I got my nose pierced. That's just the common, you know, boom, boom, bang, bang, pow, pow, real fast, get that done and over with. Pain level is probably the lowest. Healing time is probably the lowest, or maybe it's more, but it just felt the easiest to me. Like out of all my piercings, like my nipples, these things taking me through the motions. I don't think they're ever gonna heal. Like I don't think they're ever gonna heal. If one was to fall out, I wouldn't get it again. That pain level on a 1 to 10 was probably like a 12, only because of the stinging, and only because there's 2. This is my opinion. I ain't saying everybody else's felt like a 12, 13, whatever, but mine felt like a 12, 13, because after the first one, you know the second one coming, and that stinging and that burning pain, if it come out, I'm not getting it done again. Like, I'm just gonna let the other one close too, but yeah, so far they've been great. I have not changed them since I got them done, but I do move them around and I clean them all the time. I'm not gonna say every day because I'd be lying, but I do clean them a lot, because they heal slowly. So the crust around, like I said, sorry again if things disgust you, but the crust around them will build up. You have to clean them a lot. So they are high maintenance piercings. my advice would be, if you decide you want to get a piercing, do your research on it first. Make sure that it's something that you want to do. Even though you can remove them as soon as you get them done if you don't like it. But the whole point of getting something done, put into your body, is to like it, right? So what you want to do is do your research and see how it looks on other people. Then imagine how it would look on you, and then go for it. If you like it, if not, find something else. There are so many things that you can do as far as piercing your body. But anyways, yeah, so my piercing stories, I'm out.